Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory Early Access. So, in our last episode, as you can see on the end, well, you can't really see much because we're all the way up here. We have got... No, fail. Surely I can jump more of these. Yeah, I've just got to get the momentum right. Oh, you can see them coming down. I couldn't see them from all the way up there. We've got computers being made now. And we've got a nice stockpile of heavy modular frames. We've essentially hit end game, I'd like to think. We've got loads more to do before I'm going to call this a day, but like I say, the update's coming very soon. I did go and get the plastic so we can make a supercomputer. Just the one. And then we can throw you into here. We need 10 supercomputers. What? Really should have looked into that last time, shouldn't I? Could we do that? Could I just craft it quickly? I'd need another 18 of these. Well, it tells you. I don't know why I keep counting. You've just got to look right there. So let's get another 18 of these. Because I do want to do this episode. And then we need high-speed connectors. And I need another... We need 27 of these. We can do it. Went a little bit click happy there. Right, let's go and get the quick wire, which we should have a decent backlog of. Yeah, that belt doesn't look like it's flowing at full speed. Yes, it does. Well, there we go. That's all the quick wire we need. Oh, no. Wrong side of the belt. So we're getting to the point now where I just need to go out and start upgrading all of the outposts and then bringing Mark IV belts back all the way. I've not actually been on this in about 3 or 4 days now. So our encased industrial beams haven't built up at all. Mainly because I refuse to just let the game run while I'm not here. I do need to find something to do off camera, and I also need to find time to do things off camera. And we can just let them build up. I am going to need loads of them. The only other thing is I actually go and up our encased industrial beams production and try and get a little bit more out of it. I'm fairly sure we need computers as well for the supercomputers, but we can just go and grab those. It's all happy days. Oh yeah, we got the jetpack last episode as well, and that reminds me, when I've built these, I need to turn around and chuck everything into the hub, because we can unlock our gas masks. There we go, that's all I need, and let's chuck you in there, and you in there, and... I've only got 48 computers on me now. No. We need to get some more anyway for the supercomputers. And then we can build our next 9 supercomputers, and we should be good. I just take the stack 50. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I can just check these things. I don't know why I say I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Where are we? Supercomputers. What do I need? 1, 2, 3. A load of plastic. Everything else we are good for. Beautiful. Let me out. And I believe that's it.
Gas masks and filter parts will ensure increased odds of survival in gas-based hazardous environments. FICSIT Incorporated would like to extend the friendly advice to not forget to change filters regularly.
So, the next time we go out, I will be taking that. Because there's some poison areas that I've literally just ignored. Because I don't always want to run through and, you know, just eat all of my healing stuff. So, yeah. We'll take that out, and then we can go and get some of the slugs that are in more poisonous and deadly areas. I have found the areas where we do get radiation, but I don't think there's anything in the game to counter the radiation yet. Oh. Let's go and get these built, and then we can get the supercomputer getting researched, and I'm fairly sure that unlocks something else. I'm not sure what else though, because I've not watched anybody else that's basically further than me. I don't watch many people play Satisfactory, but the few that I do, I seem to be in front of them very marginally at the moment, so yeah. It's all a learning curve. And like I keep saying, we're getting set up ready for our end game, which is soon to not be the end game because we don't know what's coming. And let's make these 9, and then we're good. So what else do we want to do this episode? Let's go and have a quick look at the encased industrial beams and see if there's anything at all that I can do to help. I know I should really be making high-speed connectors and the AI limiters, but, well, actually the AI limiters could be done. It's just the high-speed connectors because I don't want to be making many more, what's it called, manufacturers. Oh, it's not that I don't want to be making them, but, you know, they're a little bit time-consuming. 30 minutes! Wow! Anyway, let's leave that going. We normally do 30 minutes an episode, at least, anyway. Satisfactory does tend to get further in front than 30 minutes, but... right, encased industrial beams. Let's have a look, see if we can do anything to up it. My inventory is an absolute state. It's upsetting the OCD, I will say that. Where are we? Encased industrial beams comes after status? No, it comes after motors. Here we are. And yes, I am trying to stop jumping off just, you know, anywhere. So it seems we need more steel production. That is basically the be-all and end-all. We need more steel coming in. Although, didn't I set this up right so that we didn't need it? Should we just assume there's 450 coming in on this belt? I know there isn't, but... calculator. So if there's 450 divided by the 36, we could have 12.5 machines. What have I got? Is it 240 concrete coming in? So I can have 6 machines. I've got 6 machines, so I'd need to go and up concrete. You know what? Let's just extend this by another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 6 at the minute. Let's expand this, and then we probably need to go and up coal, but that's more part of the expanding the coal line. Did I say coal twice there? I meant we need more steel, so we need to upgrade coal and the iron lines that are coming in, but I need Mark IV belts for that. Anyway, so this is the gap. Assembler 1, Assembler 2, gap. 2, 2, gap. 3, 3, gap. 4, 4, gap. 5, 5, gap. 6, 6, gap. That should be enough. This is one of our furthest points away from the entire thing now. We have got a fairly large base. I do enjoy looking back at it. I must say that every episode at the minute, but you know, it is quite an effort that we've put into making all this. Can you fault me for admiring my own work? Hopefully other people admire it. Admittedly, Satisfactory doesn't seem to get many views. I don't think people are that interested, or it's just because it's early access and there's people designing mega bases already and stuff. We're going to get there, don't you worry. We'll be getting some clickbait titles in at some point soon. But I've just got to actually get to the point where I can mass produce the Mark IV belts. I'm going to need some more concrete. Okay. Well, it shouldn't actually be that far. If we just go to the underbelly, we can go and steal from the other concrete outpost. Outpost? It's not a concrete outpost. Let's get on here. So then I can at least run and jump and land on the correct ones. Right, where's the walkway down? There. Miles away now. The concrete is a touch further away. All the way back there, but that's what we've got the... well, what do you even call this? I won't say bus. I mean, a different bus to the bus we've got upstairs. This is a transport bus. That still doesn't clarify it. You know what I mean? Our runway. Yeah, it's called the runway. And there we are. This should be quite full. I know. In fact, no, let's take a little bit more. That doesn't seem overkill enough. There we go. We've got the inventory space because we've now got 5 extra slots as of last episode as well. Just because of the research that we got. Alright, let's go and find where our encased industrial beams are. Or we can just go up right there. And we'll find it from there. We know where it's going to be. Because we've extended... It's the first time I've ever fell down one of them. Because we've extended. Where are we? It's not this one. This is too full. One after motors, I believe. So what else is still used in case these steel beams? Generally, nothing else. It would help if we were actually producing 450 steel beams, because then this belt might have a chance of filling up. At the minute, that's producing as much as humanly possible. It is this one, isn't it? Yes. Right, let's go and extend. Oh, not on the belt. That is not what you want to do. But I do want to make everything so we've got full Mark IV belts. Well, at least until the update comes out. And then it will be Mark 5, 6, or whatever the hell we've got to work with. That is the ultimate plan for this anyway. And I do want to keep going, because I enjoy playing the game, even if people don't enjoy watching it. I say that, and obviously you guys must be enjoying watching it, or you wouldn't be watching it. Paradoxical, almost, wouldn't you say? Right, let's start slapping some of these down. So that one would go there. One. And that one would go there. 2, 3, 4. I don't think that one lined up. Did it? Best way to check. Take it out. Do it again. And the last one. Can't afford. You are joking me. And I need cables of all things. Have I got any copper wire on me? Yes, I do. Rather than going all the way back, let me just make some more cables. Where are they? It's been that long since I've had to make any. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Looks like this isn't even going to produce everything because, you know, we've not got the resources coming in, but... And that one's too close. I'm very good at this morning. There we go. So we're just going to assume that these belts will do all of these. So all we need to do is not cut the factory out. We need to cut this bit out. And this bit, I actually want to cut it back a little bit more. Because we want to go and get our splitters in... Woo. I didn't even know what was happening then. Yeah, let's set this up so it can produce as much as humanly possible if it gets the resources. Then we need to think about upping our steel. I mean, the upgrading the outpost part is easy. It's the upgrading the belt to bring it all back that's going to be the difficult part, because I'm going to need thousands of encased industrial beams. And without just letting the game run, that is going to take quite a while to build up. Am I using Mark IV belts now? Yeah, yes I am. I shouldn't be. I've not got the resources to carry this. Let me swap back down to Mark IIIs for now. Just because then I know I need to upgrade it at a later date. And in you go. No, don't go to that other one. We want you to go into the rightmost input. Getting these to produce for full Mark IV belt, that'd be a bit ridiculous. Let's actually see. So this produces 6. So I assume that'd be 450 divided by 6, and we'd need 75 machines. We've got 12. 450 of these per minute is a little bit ludicrous anyway. How about 6 times 12? That's 72. It's just over 6 times 12. Yeah, 72. Yeah. 72 per minute's not bad. It's like nearly a stack per minute. And this is how I started doing them further up. I don't know if I've done this on camera like this before. And we're now missing iron plates. Right, let's go and get a stock up, because this is just silly. I shouldn't be running out of resources like this. I really shouldn't. Are these Mark III? Yeah, they are. Get on top of here, because then you're good. And, oops-a-daisy. No, missed it. I didn't think that had power then, because it didn't seem to do anything. Right, let's go back to the bus. We're going to get our full stock ready, because we can't do this. We can't keep running out of things. It's just not on. Go. Go faster. Run. I do need to try and make the episode last at least 30... Oh, the hub's back. The hub's back. The hub never left. You know what I mean? The little rocket thing on top. Beautiful. Alright, what do we need? Iron plates. Definitely. 3 stacks of them. Copper rods. What even are you talking about, sir? Iron rods. Anyway, there we go. We've got the screws. We do need a few more of these just to fill up the stack that we've got. Cable. 2, 3. Put the rest back. Reinforced. Nope. I'm actually going to drop the 14 that we've got. Rotors. I guess we can fill that stack up. We should be okay for steel. I just want to round it off then. Steel pipes. Again, we'll just round it off. You know, it helps if I sort this, because then I can actually see where things are. I do tend to know the order now. We don't need stators. We shouldn't need motors. We don't really want encased industrial beams on us at the moment. Let's just put what I've got in there, because then we know what the grand total is. We don't need circuits at the minute, but I might as well fill the stack up because I've got one on me. Heavy modular frames. I want to keep 1 stack of those on me, and I would like to keep 1 stack of computers on me as well. We've got them, so we might as well. Right, let's get back down there. Now that we're fully stocked. How much longer have we got left on this? Should be at least 20 minutes. Near as damn it, 20 minutes. Might be a bit of a longer episode, so we can get that in and see what we unlock, but I'm fine with that. I've at least got time to do that this morning. Other than that, I've not really got much time to do anything else, because I've got to go to work. Yay. Right, we can tell which one we're going for. We can see the flashing red blips from over here. Now, can I time this well and jump off? I do need to get practice in at jumping off these at the right time. I should have done it the other way around and put the outgoing one on the left. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's get back down here and carry on. In fact, while I'm jumping across the top of them, let's go and set them up. So, we are making encased industrial beams, that one. Good. Yeah, it does give these a chance to start loading up a little bit. Not that it's going to matter past, like, the first few, because then these are never going to get fed. It's going to take an absolute age for them to get anything down here. It will be fine, though. Alright, back to what we were actually doing. I could get power in there as well, but meh. It'll wait. And on there. And then this one actually goes where it needs to be. Wonderful news. The reason I do it like this is because then I've not got to mess about with the splitters. I can leave these poles in because it's a nice easy pattern. It's between the middle. Between the middle? Between the machines. How do you go between the middle? How is that even possible? Anyway, me screwing wording up aside, the conveyor belt is an invalid shape. Are you joking me? I was taking it from the wrong side, was I not? Yep. Did I just... Yeah, I did just upgrade it. I didn't realise these were Mark II, but they can only carry a Mark II's belt. Mark II belt's worth, sorry. So it makes sense. Right, let's get these in. Would I be able to up concrete? Well, it'd be part of the up in the outpost section of this playthrough, won't it? Because we are going to go get everything Mark II. If we need to, we're going to speed module everything. speed module. We're going to power shard everything, and all should be gravy. And yeah, I might out of practice doing this. I should be able to do it while I'm jumping, but there we go. Right, all is good. Let's just upgrade all these to Mark 3s. We don't want Mark 2s anywhere. Really, I don't want Mark 2 belts or Mark 1 belts anywhere in this factory because there is really no need for any of them anymore. But, you know, I've got bits of the factory that I've not been to since I set them up, so they are quite ancient. Is there any need for me to do that? I don't think there is. I know I generally do it like that, but we can just do that. It looks so much neater. Let's go back downstairs, upgrade this belt. It's not going to help because we've not got the production to keep up with the Mark III belt, but it's going to get it there faster. I would go to Mark IV, but again, problems. I want my other belt at the side of it so I can run and do this quicker. Actually, let me just have a look at this factory. Because our personal supply, once that's full, stalls out. Is there a way we could integrate it into this as well? I'm thinking. So what have we got? 4 machines for this one, 4 machines for that one, and we've got 4 machines. 60, 120, 180 we could get. So we could get most of a Mark III belt's worth. I would need if I do a splitter here, I know this is going to make it start looking kind of messy. It'll be fine. Where can we bring it down? This is right in the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go to 5. I'm trying to get it into... it's not going to work very nicely if I do it this way around, is it? I could just merge it in after the storage, because then it's not going to fill this storage. It'll literally just fill the belt. I think that'll be the best idea, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go to there. Would 2 high keep this going? I know I'm starting to build spaghetti. I hate it. I've not done spaghetti for the entire factory. I didn't really want to start now, but I do want to try and get more encased industrial beams. The fact that this goes over there is quite novel to me, because I didn't think it would. So basically, once our storage is full, can't afford. Are you joking me? Luckily, we are right down next to our marketplace, so we can just go and grab ourselves some more. It's just amusing that we finally run out of steel. Well, I did replace a fair few belts up there, didn't I? Good. Let's get rid of them. And where are you? Don't want to take too many, because I don't want to kick the factory back into gear. Not properly. We're trying to avoid that. That's what we're stockpiling things for. Right. Where were we? So you can come down from your high horse and come into here. It's only 60 per minute that's coming into this, but still. We'll get the Mark III belts on it. And I don't think it'd work if I did a merger right there. Let's just check. I'm fairly sure it won't work. Nope. How about on the next one? Ugh, I hate that. If I just get one of you, that should give me the nice angle, and that can go straight in. We'll keep the spaghetti as unspaghettified as possible. Really? Oh yeah, because this is emptying out, basically. That'll be why. But this should stop it from emptying out as much. In fact, that should stop it. It won't stop it from emptying out completely. Technically, we'll have 180 on this belt now. So, yeah. Alright, what have we got coming in here? These are Mark III belts. We had the full 270 coming in. 450, I would have to rip all of this steel factory out and move it, because it'd have to go over here somewhere. We can't keep extending like this, because I then start going into the things that I'm moving up. So maybe we should do it in a way where between the pillars is a separate factory, or a separate section of the factory, so like this bit would be steel. Or if I sorted the concrete out, this is probably going to be something I do off camera, because it's literally just going to be moving this across out the way. I could set concrete up much better than this, so that that was between these two pillars. By the way, these pillars are spaced evenly. I believe it's like 18 tiles or 18 foundations apart. Concrete could go there. Steel could go over there. I'd also have to sort Caterium ore out, because we don't want it going long ways. I'd like it to go out, although that may be a problem, because as you can see outside, the bus is quite tall. Let's have a look. With Mark IV belts, would it need to be that tall? Probably. If I went further across, any resources from that way would then go into the edge of the base. Maybe Caterium has to stay like this. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. So, we've technically upped our concrete. Let's just have another look at the timer. I should be able to tell from how long the video is, but I roughly know. Let's have another look. 10 minutes left. Right, I roughly know what time that'll be finished now. Let's go back down to the encased industrial beams, because I've not got power or anything into the other ones. I don't think there's much we can do about the steel beams. Not yet. Well, I'm lying. Let's go and have a look. Where are they? What have we got? Reinforced iron plates, rotors. Yeah. Missed it. What are you? Mark II. I assume it'll be taking 2 full Mark II belts worth in. So this is actually producing at maximum capacity. Fair enough. Why is the bottom one keep stuttering? The top one isn't. So why is the bottom one? That's not stuttering. I've no idea. I don't think there's any particular reason for it. No, there is no reason for them to be stalling out. Well, there's not much I can do there unless I go and up the actual smelting and all that stuff, but we're not doing that today. It seems like it's getting a few more every now and again. No, I don't think it is. What are you, a Mark II belt? It's basically getting 240 at maximum coming down this, which should be about half the belt, which it looks a lot less than about half the belt. To be fair, thinking about it, this is probably actually going to slow down my production, because it's going to keep trying to feed the further ones. No, that doesn't sound right. Why would it do that? It will still feed the first ones as much as it normally would. The last ones aren't going to get much food. Where do I do it? There. In you go, and in you go. And then we can join all these up. And I'd only need a Mark II belt to bring it all out. Like I said, we'll be producing 72 per minute with all of these fully stocked. Not that they are going to be fully stocked, but, well, the pipe's loaded up. Have you guys loaded up? No, you can't load without power. I already knew that. I don't know why I didn't come and power these sooner and then just leave them. And merges. Let's get it right first time. In fact, I prefer to start from down here, because then we get the other snap line. Please don't say these are Mark I belts. They're Mark III, thank God. Didn't want to end up with a load of reinforced iron plates on me, or normal iron plates for that matter. I don't want resources that are kind of obsolete to me now. Reinforced iron plates, we use them literally for just Mark II belts, so I went a little bit overkill for them. Especially to say how quickly after that I went and got steel up and running. Shouldn't probably have put that much time and effort in, but again, it is a first playthrough, so you can forgive me just a little bit for not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Nope, that is where we wanted it. And in you go. So technically we've got more encased industrial beams. Only a few. There's loads of things I want to do between episodes. I want to go and upgrade all the outposts. I want to make it so that all the lanes in the bus are 450. As in the lanes coming up the bus, not going back to the marketplace, like iron plates, iron ingots. I want it all to be Mark IV. We just need a surplus of encased industrial beams for that. I'm glad to see that my copper system's stalled out. Good. What else can we do? Oh, helps if you actually go back to that. I've not extended. Didn't mean to jump on this side, but we're going back now anyway. I also need to extend the sky rail out a little bit further. The computer's not quite done yet. We've got about another 5 minutes or so. What can we do for a little while longer? To be fair, the new series of this that I kept going on about, I don't think I'm going to do it. So I am going to actually explain to you what I was going to do, which is generally what people's first playthrough have been. Obviously, I've gone a completely different route to most people, but who cares? I am quite different. Anyway, my idea for another playthrough was we'd have factories next to the outposts. So that is iron over there. I'm fairly sure that's iron because that's the copper one up there. We would probably have like one factory. We'd max these to as much as possible and we'd get the most possible output onto the belts. And that would be, what, an iron plate factory. And then we'd have trucks and tractors and whatever, bringing it all back to one central location, mainly where the space hub was. Space hub. Space elevator and the hub was. This one, for example, would be iron rods. That one would be wire. And then we'd actually have factories going... Well, we wouldn't have a main bus. That's what I'm trying to get away from. It'd be a focus more on trucks and tractors. I was thinking of like an outpost-based base, which makes no sense because an outpost-based base wouldn't be a base, would it? It would just be lots of little outposts, and then we'd get trucks just coming in and everywhere. So it'd just be like a huge depot, basically. I wouldn't stack things. I would try my damnedest to not use any stackers whatsoever. I was going to have belts running next to each other. Just to try and do the complete opposite end of the spectrum to what I've been doing and stacking everything up as tall as humanly possible. So it is a little bit silly, you've got to admit, especially when the screws are basically as tall as the iron ingots, but now I know screws shouldn't be on the bus, so yeah, we take them out. Same as I don't think steel pipes really should be on the bus, because as you can tell, as for a late game, well, that's probably mid-game, for a mid-game thing, they are the tallest thing belts that we've got. Well, actually, no, they're not. We've got the copper wire that's taller now. But anyway, yeah, I want to get away from the vertical base if I do another playthrough. With the update being so close, I don't think I'm going to bother starting a new series. I should be able to keep this one going until the update, and then we're just going to work from there and see what's happening. Yeah, we're building them up. Yeah, if I left the game running while I was at work today, these would all be full. I'm tempted, but it seems silly, and if the game crashes... Oh, there's autosaves, isn't there? I'm tempted. So then I can come in and start doing things tonight. Because I would do a lot of the things off camera. This won't be done yet, still. Very nearly. But that would be an idea anyway for another playthrough, if I ever get round to it. So we'd have lots of outposts everywhere, trucks bringing it all in, because I've not seen anybody really using the trucks. I know a few people have tried them out, and they don't seem to be as good compared to belts, because you've got to refuel them, you've got to have stations for them here and there. Belts, you just run them out and all is gravy. But yeah, that was my other idea. We're just going to stick with this one for now, because I love it. I put so much time and effort into this. I think it is fantastic, even if nobody agrees with me. I think it's fantastic. It's beautiful. I love it. It's my baby. Speaking of babies, Luna is fast asleep on my foot, which I'm going to have to upset her soon because I'm going to have to go and take her back to Mummy's. I do want to get on the flying manta as well. We shall do that at one point. But yeah, what am I looking to get done off camera? Now, I do want to do a few of the upgraded outposts on camera. But basically, I'm going to go out. We're going to see how much we can pump out of one of these. I'm hoping each outpost is going to give me a 450 belt. So then it's like this. It'll only need to be one tall. That one will only need to be one tall. We can definitely squash them 3, 5, whatever they are belts over there. What have we got coming from the other side? We can basically condense all of this up so it wouldn't be nearly as tall, which is just beautiful. We've only got the one belt coming from that side anyway, but there is more iron ore over there, so we could get a 450 belt coming in. They're also called Mark IV belts. I don't know if you've ever heard them called that, but apparently I can't call them that for some reason. I keep calling them 450 belts. Anyway, our supercomputer should be very nearly done. It is done. Ooh.
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 6.
Advanced Caterium Electronics. Hello. 4 more inventory slots. Programmable splitters. We can't do them yet. Scan update for geysers. We could get geothermal power. I have watched... Hello. Fair enough. Let me just go and steal some ingots. Didn't realise we had anything in there. I don't want any research left over. Let's just take a full stack, throw it in, and we'll delete the rest because it's iron ingots. Who cares? And enjoy. Yeah, I have watched the odd other video. It wouldn't let me click. I was spam clicking, to be fair. I don't think you can actually build these. Apparently there's something else that you need, or something. I mean, we're going to select it, because that will be our next milestone, and we can actually throw these and these in. Oh, it's normal modular frames. Well, that's a surprise. So I've got to make 20 supercomputers. Yeah, I won't be hand doing... Well, I may handcraft that off camera, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think you can make the programmable splitters yet. And haven't we already got smart splitters? Maybe you can set the amounts coming out. That'd be quite cool, because that's what I actually intended for the smart splitters, but... So yeah, I may have a play off camera tonight. I may just start upgrading some of the outposts and sorting out the entrance to the bus. Then I'm going to have to rip all this up again and sort it out for Mark IV belts. Well, basically same with everything on the bus, but that's why I'm trying to hold off for the updates. If we get Mark V and 6, I'd rather go straight for them than doing all Mark IVs and then having to redo it. But if we do it all to Mark IVs, then for the Mark Vs, it'll literally just be working out how many more we need to extend it and sorting it out from there. It's not going to be difficult either way, really. I think that's a decent place to finish the episode off. I've talked you through what my idea was for another series. Let me know what your thoughts on that would be. What else have we done? We've upped concrete. We've not really done a great deal this episode. We've just got research done, basically. So yeah, I've got a fair few things I can do off camera. I think, yeah, that's a good place to end it. So, either way, that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Please feel free to leave me comments, tips, and, you know, just general feedback on things you think I could be doing better, improving, or, you know, where I'm just screwing up in general. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!